Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. We have a short video today. Just in the middle doing some inventory behind the scenes. Just wanted to update you guys on the Sorcery Arthurian Legends, the first release of Sorcery. I want to update you guys on some major Weiss Schwartz announcements, including an announcement of the Persona series coming back, first time in years. One of the most successful older IP crossovers. And yeah, we have a Persona premium box coming. I just found out about that today, and that got my attention. Dude, I'm Shin Megami Tensei. Anybody know who that is? Dude, Persona series? Oh my god. Okay, and then I want to talk about a little bit of update. I want to answer some questions on the surging spark situation with Pokemon regarding the allocations and print run cuts. I want to give you all my opinion, and yes, I did get a small cut. I'm not getting 3,000 boxes. I was cut to about 2,300. I'm still not bitching and complaining about it because I'm getting over 2,000. No, it's not. It's my maximum amount. I'll go into that a little bit more. And then I want to touch base on the Magic situation regarding, well, I've been trying to tell the market about collector boxes and kind of a bull market. And, you know, look at my last video yesterday or the day before. Like, I tell people about collector boxes hitting new highs, and like the video just falls apart and nobody watches. It gets the lowest views on this channel in like a month and 2 months. And it's crazy how no one's attracted to the positive upticks in the market. So anyways, let's go back to the beginning. Let's start here. First, Sorcery had their first release, Arthurian Legends! If I didn't do it, you guys would be mad. It's just like your ex-wife. And everybody, we were all speculating how well it's going to hold up with a larger print run, the first expansion, and everybody kind of really excited, and the hype was really how large. Well, box prices came out. Arthurian Legend booster boxes dropped to about 110, right when we had that massive release of product. And holy smokes, the demand of the single cards, the demand of some of the regular playable cards, and of course, the difficulty of getting some of these chase cards. Okay. Box prices of Arthurian Legends are back to $125 plus tax on TCG Player. Sealed case premiums are becoming a real thing. Sealed cases on the open market on TCG Player just jumped to over $800 a case, about $815, $820 for a case of 6, which puts booster boxes over MSRP of about $135 to $140 a box. Market depth is thinning out very rapidly because the sell-through rate remains about, between TCG Player and eBay, we're looking about between low side 10 boxes, high side 30 boxes a day sell-through rate on the open market past release is pretty solid for an indie small TCG. Very, very impressive. More liquidity and more stable than I thought it would have this quick. I thought it would be softer post-release and then slowly kind of come back up. I got that wrong. It's definitely holding up better than I thought. Mostly being driven by, well, the players and people buying the single cards, and stores. A lot of stores are not selling their sealed product. They're actually cracking and kind of selling and flipping the single cards. Quite interesting, isn't it? Even the Rudy promo card, the infamous Witch Avatar Frank Frazetta art, is holding on average $250 a card for the regular, just non-gold label 9.5, just the regular 9s. The gold labels are $400 or $500 a card. Everybody's got their stuff, and it's not dropping at all. Like everybody said, people told me they expected the promos to collapse to $50. They expected single prices to collapse. There was a lot of concern and bearish activity and commentary online, and it's impressive. That's all. I just want to really lay that out there. So we'll see what happens over the next few months as we go into the holidays. Again, if you're a patron, there are no more kits of me selling with the promo and everything. That is over with. Enjoy it. It's all out there. The price you see now is the price. It is. Everybody's got it. There's nothing pending. It's all there. I am working on more Arthurian Legends sales to come for the holidays, just for some booster boxes. I have some damaged boxes and cases I may run some special pricing on in the next 30 days. We're just, some dented corner boxes and things like that. But I am working on something for the holidays and everything for just some booster boxes. I got a lot of patrons that just want like a case of boosters and stuff like that. So I am going to be doing that hopefully around, I guess, within the next 30, 60 days, and depending on the schedule. I know we got Magic Foundations and, of course, Pokemon Surging Sparks. So let's jump over to Pokemon Surging Sparks here. Okay. I don't believe this is short printed. I'm going to give you all that right up front. I think this attitude that they're short printing this to manipulate the market, I think it's all just Timmy's full of shit. I think this is a simple case where I've talked to many LGSs, and the LGSs just said, Rudy, we've barely been buying Scarlet Violet. We buy the minimum amount, maybe a case or two, and now just everybody wants it. So okay, so let's say there's 3,000 LGS in the United States. I'd say there's probably maybe 10 to 20 mega buyers. There's maybe 10 to 20 Rudies out there that order thousands of boxes of maybe every Pokemon set. There's not very many that are doing, $100 to like $400,000 that they just throw at it, okay? I don't even think it's 10. It's probably less than 10, okay? But which is probably a good thing. You really don't want a bunch of evil Rudies out there. Most stores order a couple cases. Now, when you have 1,000 LGSs or 500 small LGSs go from ordering 1 or 2 cases to saying they just want 60 boxes, they want 10 cases now. The strain that puts on the system can't be underestimated. Because if you have 1,000 LGSs that get 12 boxes, 2 cases, just to have some packs on the shelf and sell loose packs and maybe a box or maybe a couple pre-orders locally. They don't deal with TCG Player or eBay. They don't do online. No big deal. That's still a thing. I know it's weird sounding. Okay, but if you take those 1,000 stores and all of a sudden they all want 60 boxes instead of 2 cases. Okay, so each store averages, they want 15 more boxes times 1,000 stores. That's 50,000 box increase on pre-order demand from just 1,000 LGSs going from 2 cases to 10 cases. The system cannot handle that. It's not designed for that. And that's what leads to the whales and the market manipulator scumbags from who want 3,000 boxes, Rudy. And, I get cut, but the little guy doesn't. Now, again, honestly, I think that's probably okay. Because if there's hundreds of stores that just want a couple cases instead of 1 case, I don't think they should be cut. Now, Rudy, who wants 3,000 boxes, and I get moved to 2,100 boxes, yeah, it's kind of a little irritating that 900 get shaved off when, I could make $20 a box, and that's like, wow, well, there goes $20,000 in profit. I get that, but at the same time, I've been around long enough and I understand how the market works and the greater good and stability and growth and spreading the supply. I do the same thing with patrons. When this surging spark thing comes, no, I'm not going to fire sell it. No, I'm not going to allow patrons to buy 4 cases anymore at $95 a box. That's done. When I ran those sales, nobody fucking did it. Like 1% of the patrons would even buy it anyways. And even then, they just close their account afterwards and just say, oh, Rudy, I knew you ripped me off. That's over with. Those days are gone. The market's repriced. Everything's changed. I'm not even going to offer 4 cases anymore. The maximum is going to be 1 case, and it'll be a small discount. That's it. And again, the same people who are going to jump in and out of the market. Remember, folks, understand the short-term people that are now going to pop their head up in this market of Pokemon are only here because the market turned. Most of those individuals do not bend over backwards and try to please those individuals. They are short-term, single-serving human beings. They are only trying to jump in, get one thing, and disappear. They have not proven anything in the market. They are not proven as a long-term customer or a patron or supporter of your local store. We are going to see a new level of attraction of people that you have to understand their behaviors are going to be different. And it's going to get volatile. So that's enough Pokemon talk. So yes, for the fact, technically, big boys did get cut on their allocation surging spark. It's a fact. It's not that devastating. I didn't get cut from 3,000 to 300. 3,000 to just over 2,000 is still not that big of a fucking deal. So what? I just adjust the numbers and quantities for patrons, and if they don't like it, no, just don't buy it. I don't care. Then I'll get stuck with it, and I'll just add it to my position with every other Pokemon set. If people are willing to see the long-term opportunity, then buy it and enjoy it. Whatever you decide on, that's up to you. I don't really care what people do with their money. Now, let's go to one more thing. I want to jump back to Weiss, okay? I haven't made some videos lately on Weiss. We're just now catching up with all the content, speeding up on the channel. Weiss Sports, we just had our 30th anniversary Weiss with the Bunko, Denji Bunko, and it did incredibly well. People are still asking for boxes and cases. TCG Player, at least when I checked, didn't have much. Hopefully more get listed as stores get their stuff. Incredibly successful product. Absolutely awesome. Bunch of cool cards from Sword Arts and Rascal and all these different sets, and awesome product. Huge home run. And now we have the announcement of this new Persona set, Premium. I haven't seen the Persona name in years in Weiss. Oh my God, big deal. And then of course I think we got like Blue Archive. We got a lot of really cool Weiss things. Now, I'm going to be blunt with you all. Stop asking me. The Marvel Entertainment crossover with Weiss, no, I don't have that for sale. That is unfortunately, is not licensed for the United States or North America, and it is banned in North America. It cannot be imported. I've tried everything I could to get Weiss Marvel, and you guys wanting the Marvel stuff, but again, there's reason, because again, with Wizards of the Coast and Magic and Marvel, essentially Marvel would not allow licensing for Weiss to be brought into the United States at this time. I'm hoping in the future, maybe that changes in a few years or something happens, but as of right now, sorry, the special Weiss Marvel set is not available in the United States, which really sucks. All right, last thing on this thing, want to just continue to wrap this up with the Magic. I told you all already, I've been trying to make content about the positive things happening in Magic, and of course, my YouTube channel and the videos are getting nuked with views because I'm making videos saying like uptick and all-time high on collector boxes, and literally they're getting the lowest views I've had on this YouTube channel in years, and it's very sad, and it reminds myself and reminds me that if I make channels and if I make videos and try to tell you guys good things that are happening, that people just don't give a shit and they don't want to hear when good things happen, which unfortunately the data and the YouTube views and the interactions and the algorithm has also reinforced that, well, non-drama and not bad things happening, well, gets buried and nobody wants to watch it. Like literally hit Alpha Investments, hit view the YouTube videos, and look at the views on the channels in my channel last few days. You'll see the positive video titles, and just nobody watched it. It's pretty depressing and sad that people only want to see drama and failure. So that's what's going on. So I'll make sure I put a title on this of Pokemon going crazy and something goes bankrupt or Rudy fails. I'll put something stupid on here. One last thing, the Magic situation. I already been telling you about the collector boxes going up, and I wanted to comment the Magic Foundations thing. That is a wild card right now. I don't have much details. All I know is the collector boxes have their initial wave, and that's it. And then, of course, the play boxes will be available for a couple of years. I'm not really sure what that's going to mean right now. It's too soon to know. The demand for the Foundation play or the collector boxes seems to be pretty good. And same thing with Duskmourn. Everybody called Duskmourn Crimson Val 2.0 and said it was going to be hot trash, and it's doing really well. And even Duskmourn collector boxes, Bloomborough collector boxes, all these things. I told you guys already, my fan favorite right now. If you want Rudy's personal opinion, you want financial advice from a guy in a basement who spends $8 on a haircut and eats Chick-fil-A, I'll give you guys my opinion. Outlaws of Thunder Junction, under $200. That's where you need to be. We have Bloomborough already collectors at $230, $40, $50. You got Duskmourn at $230, $40, $50. Like everything else is just skyrocketing. And it's a matter of time before the market continues to thin out. And I told you all, Magic's it's in a Goldilocks situation. It's doing really well. It's in a beautiful market, and things are going to continue to boom. And it's kind of crazy. That's all. Fuck it. I'm out. Thanks for watching.